Hi everyone, Todd from True Financial Coaching. Topic for today's video is traditional versus Roth retirement accounts. And at the end of the video, I'm going to share something that a retirement expert told Kelly and I a couple of months ago that I thought was very interesting, good reminder, and has me thinking about maybe some changes to make over the next couple of years. So when I started in the workforce 30 plus years ago, the Roth accounts didn't exist. So traditional was the only route to go. My employer was offering a traditional 401k with some retirement matching. And so I wanted to contribute as quickly as possible and take advantage of that retirement matching. That's free money for employers doing that. I don't care if it's a traditional or Roth. Please take advantage of that. And so how the traditional works is, you do not pay income taxes on your earnings at that time. So you're contributing to the traditional account pre-tax. And so it's able to grow, pretty quickly, but you got to keep in mind that at some point when you start to withdraw that money after age 59 and a half, you're going to pay income taxes at that time at your regular income tax rate. And so it's an unknown. Don't know exactly what your income level is going to be. So what bracket are you in? Don't know exactly what the tax rates are at that time. So there's some unknown factors to it. So the Roth accounts work where you actually do pay income taxes when you earn your income. And so you're contributing to the Roth 401k or IRA after taxes. So you might be putting a little bit less in the Roth accounts. However, that is growing tax-free. So when you take the money out after age 59 and a half, you're not going to pay taxes on anything that you put in yourself or the earnings growth on what you put in. So lots of articles on the internet as to, kind of explaining this difference and which might be better. I'm not sure for most people, there's a significant difference financially between the two. But if I was starting my career over again, I would favor the Roth accounts instead of traditional. And one way to think of it, and maybe you're trying to think, well, maybe I'll do a little bit of both. If you are, here's how I would think of that is early in your career, typically that's when your lower earning years are, therefore your lower effective tax rates are. And so if you're going to pay taxes on that at the lower rates, well, the Roth account makes the most sense. So maybe the Roth account makes most sense earlier in your career. Maybe makes less sense later in the career, or it's not quite as obvious anyway. But you got to keep in mind the Roth at least eliminates the unknowns of what the tax rate is going to be. One thing to keep in mind with the Roth, there is a difference between 401k and IRA in terms of income levels that you can contribute to. So if you're a higher earning individual, which is defined right now, I think as an individual earning about $144,000, or married filing jointly earning more than $214,000, you can't contribute to a Roth IRA. You still can't contribute to a Roth 401k. So just kind of keep that in mind. So what this retirement expert told us, which I thought was a very good reminder, is that kind of in our lifetime over the last several decades, our current income tax rates are fairly low. And one contributing factor to the lower rates today are the Trump tax cuts that occurred in 2017. And he reminded us that when those went into effect, they had an expiration date on them. So come January of 2026, we revert back to the previous tax rates, which are all, call it roughly 3 or 4 percentage points higher. Now, of course, Congress and the president could agree to extend the tax cuts farther into the future, and maybe they will. You can try to assess the political environment of the Congress and the president all agreeing to do that, which they would have to do really, in the next 4 years or a little bit less. So especially if you're near retirement or in retirement and you have some traditional 401k or IRA accounts still, one thing you could think about is, converting that from a traditional into a Roth. Now, what that means is you'll have to pay the taxes on it now. So you have to make sure that you're able to pay those taxes now, but you're going to be doing it at today's lower rates. And so if Congress doesn't extend the tax rates, come January 2026, any money you take out of your traditional accounts, 2026, 27, 28, 29, at any point in the future after that, are going to be at higher tax rates. So you're going to be paying more taxes. So it could make sense to do the conversion before 2026. and pay lower taxes on it. So consult your tax expert, your retirement expert. This gentleman worked for Financial Adult Education Services. There's other firms out there who specialize in this. They're the experts, not me, but gave me something to think about, and I hope it gives you some food for thought as well. All right, see you in the next video. Bye.